Well, my second cup of coffee hasn't helped any yet. At least I get to be a cute deer for the next 30 minutes while I get ready. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I'm gonna be doing my everyday makeup using my Project Pan items, which I keep in this really, stylish box in the corner of my room. But today I'm going to be doing my everyday face that I've been doing with my Project Pan items, kind of showing you guys how I use them, how I've been going through them, and just kind of give you little tiny updates. I am going to be doing another Project Pan update in a couple months or so when I start getting through more products. So if you're interested in seeing how I use all my Project Pan items as my everyday face, then just keep on watching. So as far as my skin, I have already done my skincare and moisturized, and I also have my SPF on. I finally found a facial SPF that doesn't break me out and isn't greasy, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys in a later video. I am right now compiling a skincare video and trying to get it ready and get it really interesting, so if you're interested to know what kind of skincare I use and what kind of sunscreen I use daily, will be in that video. But as for now, I do have everything on my face. So the first item that I've been using every day actually isn't in my Project Pan, but I've mentally just kind of put it in my head to use it up, and that is this Revlon Photoready primer. I've talked about this primer a million times about how I really like it. So you guys know, if you watch me, I have large pores here, here, and like here on my forehead, and that's really the only areas I use this primer, and I just kind of spread it on those areas and then like pat it in. So then after my primer's on, my foundation I've been using for Project Pan is the Wet n Wild foundation, and it's actually getting kind of low. I don't know where it is, and I don't want to like spoil it for a future update, but like I can scrape the sides a little bit now. Like you can see there's scrape marks. At least I think you can see that there's scrape marks. I've just been using this on its own for most days. I basically just take the spatula, put it on the back of my hand, and I try not to use too much of this product on a daily, so like I just spatula it out. Whatever was on the spatula the first time is all I start with. If I need a little bit more, I'll go back in. But this foundation is just so heavy to wear to work that I just don't want to use a ton of product. And that's basically all I put on. It's a really light layer, so I'm actually surprised I've made as much progress on this foundation as I have, because when I started the project, this was a full bottle, and I think I have less than half of this bottle left now, and I don't know how I use that much. But I mean, it has been a couple months, so, and I've been like consistently trying to use it. The second foundation that I had in my Project Pan was the nasty, dirty CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I have been using this, but I've barely made any progress since my last update, because I use this as a natural bronzer because this color oxidizes on me and it's just too dark. So I pump out about that much on my hand. That was actually probably too much. I typically try to use like half of a pump, and I just put it in like the hollows of my cheek where I will go in with bronzer. And because I haven't set anything yet, these two foundations do blend really well together. So the next thing that I do is actually the products that I'm making the most progress on, and it's my two concealers. So I usually go in with my Insta Age Rewind first, because this is the illuminated one. So this is the one that has like the pinkish tint. So I try to put it like right here under my eyes where my eye bags have come to live with me. So that one is slower progress because there's so much product that comes out on that sponge. I don't need that much. And then the other one, I am actually getting so close to being done with this, you guys. Like, I'm scraping the edges now. I took the stopper out after my last update. After you take the stopper out of things, you realize how much product like is left in there. Like if I had left the stopper in, I would have thought I was done a week and a half ago, and there was so much product in here. So then I take that Wet n Wild one on the inner corner of my eye, and I just blend these two together with my sponge again. Now I had also been using the Wet n Wild one to spot conceal, but I don't currently have any major breakouts that really are bothering me, and I usually try to blend my concealer over my eye a little bit as well. And then because I brought the concealer over my eyes, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which again in my Project Pan, and I like to take like a big fluffy brush and pick up the color Coconut Cream, the white color, and I just set my whole lid before this concealer can crease too bad. I have really creasy eyelids, and I bring it all the way up to my eyebrow. So I'll also go in and set my under eyes. I've been using the IT Cosmetics by Pore Illumination powder, which I have hit major pan on. I actually did repress this, so I hopefully will be done with this guy. This is not in my Project Pan, but I'm gonna finish this as well. And I just take it on a brush and I just press it under my eye and into my nose crease. The only other area I go in and set is like my T-zone, and I do it really lightly. So I'm gonna take this Studio Makeup's Loose loose setting powder. This is the HD finishing powder. And then I'm just gonna tap it on like the two areas that I actually set, which is the center of my forehead and my chin. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. So now that I'm back and I have my eyebrows on, I'm gonna go in and set my like CoverGirl Vitalist with my Physicians Formula bronzer. And I just kind of like tap my product in, lightly set that so that's not like moving all over my face and making my face oxidize. So then after that, so the two blushes that I had in my project pan are the Milani Baked Blush and the Too Faced Baked Blush. And I think I'm actually starting to make some progress on the Baked Too Faced one, so I'm going to use that today. That, and I feel like the shade is more wearable for me just because it has that nice peach shade right in the middle. I really don't like this gold shade up here. I think it's too glittery, so I've been focusing my brush down at this bottom half of the heart. I'm excited for if I ever hit pan on this. Blushes are really hard to get through, but I'm just going to take my blush brush and just rosy up my cheeks a little, or rosy up my cheeks a lot. So then really the star of the project panning show is the fact that I have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. Now in my last update I said I wanted to hit pan on 2 of the Lorac shadows. I wanted to hit pan on Espresso and Gold, so I will be using those today because I've been trying to use them just so I can hit pan on it. I said I wanted to hit pan on them, so that's what we're going to try to do. So I am going to focus more on the Lorac palette today. I have been kind of using both of these palettes together, so I'm just going to take the color Taupe first. I feel like I can actually finish this shade off in this project. If anything, I would like to completely finish those shades and like these 4 at the bottom. If I can finish those in this project, I will be happy. I just take Taupe all over the lid on a big blender, and then for my next shade I'm gonna go in with like a flat blender, and I'm gonna take the color Gold, which I'm hoping I can hit pan on soon, but I'm just gonna take Gold and I'm gonna put it all over my lid. And I think this gold shade is actually so pretty. If you have blue eyes like I do, golds look really good on our eye color. It makes them like pop. So I'm gonna go back in with my original blending brush. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Taupe and tap into Sable and just help that crease. And then as far as my lower lash line, I'm gonna take this little flat brush. This is a little Japanese brush. I'm gonna take the color Taupe on this brush as well. And I'm just gonna run it close to the lash line. Nothing too crazy. And then that's gonna be it. And then to do like a liner, I'm gonna go in with a flat brush. This is a ColourPop flat brush. And I'm gonna take the color Espresso, which is the other one I'm trying to hit pan on. And like I've been concentrating my brush in one little part, so there's like a huge divot in it. But I've just been using this as a liner. That color works really well as a liner. It's really quick to use, and hopefully by using that I can create like a little pan right there in the center where I've just been dipping it in. And that's pretty much it for the eye look. Again, like I said, my everyday eye look for work is really simple and easy. After that, I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna grab my highlighter and my mascara, and then I will be right back for the lip color. Alright, so I'm back with my mascara and my highlight on. For my mascara today, I went in with the Tarteist mascara that we got in a BoxyCharm a few months ago. Pretty much what I've been using every day lately. And then as far as my highlight, I went in with my Smashbox Casey Holmes collab in the Spotlight Palette Pearl. Mine's really dirty, but as you can see, I've hit pan on this as well. I'm not trying to like finish this up. I just love this highlight. So then as far as that, all I have left is lips. And for my lip colors, I did have 3 lip products in my project pan. And I said in my last update, there was 2 that I'd only used once, and I wanted to make sure I used them at least 3 times. So I've been making myself, because there's really no excuse not to wear this guy. This is the NYX matte lipstick in the color Natural. Lipsticks are just a hassle for me, so I haven't been using it as much as I should, but I have been wearing it to work the last few days. This actually fades really nice because it's close to my natural lip color. And literally every time I put this lipstick on, I'm always like, why did I stop wearing this? This formula is so good. I love the NYX matte lipsticks, like the bullet lipsticks. The formula is so nice. It feels just nice, and this color is such a wearable color. I don't understand why I haven't finished this yet, but as long as I'm using this at least once a day, I should, you know, still be making progress on it. And then that, guys, that's everything. This is all of my Project Pan stuff that I've been using on my face regularly. Alright guys, so that is everything. That is my everyday face with my Project Pan items. I hope you liked this kind of idea of a video just so you could kind of see how I'm using these. And it's a little mini update, but not quite an update. I feel like everyone's really enjoying my Project Pan series, and for me, it's just helping with a lot of my serious hoarding tendencies that I was starting to get to. I think I caught mine early enough that I didn't go like hog wild and go crazy with it. Project Pan has really been helping me, and I've just really been enjoying like reusing things and finding out if I really like them. Hopefully, if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet, seriously, what are you doing? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button because I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I don't want you guys to miss out on any of my content. And hopefully that means I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!